Hey, it's your girl Faith with the T for the Makeup Streets. Let's do some makeup and chat. So, I just came from a women's retreat this past weekend. When I tell you, it was amazing. It was amazing. But I digress. One of the things that's been on my mind ever since the retreat was being a good steward, and recognizing that when it comes to being a good steward, it doesn't just apply to money, but it applies to your time. It applies to your talent. It applies to your treasure. And so one of the things that's been really hitting me hard is that when you give people your time, when you give people your energy and they have ownership of your time, and you do that when you give them permission. Like when people ask you for things, when they ask you for something, when they ask you for your time, when they ask you for your input, when they ask you for your energy, when they ask you for your talent, when you say yes, you're giving them ownership of that. You know what I'm saying? You're giving them ownership of that time. And that's one of the biggest things that hit me. I'm like, oh my gosh, I have literally been giving ownership of my time, of my talent, of my energy to people. And then I wonder why I'm worn out. One of the parables that they talked about this past weekend was the parable of the 10 virgins. And 5 of them were wise and 5 of them were foolish. When the bridegroom came, 5 of them had their lamps and oil, and those were the wise ones. They had some extra oil on the side. And then the 5 foolish, they didn't have enough oil to keep their lamps burning. And that is us, y'all. That is us. Our time, talent, and treasure, the gifts, the anointing that God has given us individually, it is up to us to steward and to protect. We have to make sure that we have enough oil to continue on. When the foolish virgins asked the wise virgins, hey, can I have some of your oil? They was like, no, we don't have enough, but you could go buy some. You could da-da-da-da. Y'all, we got to make sure that we're not giving away what's going to be the very thing that sustains us to make it until the end. We all are given our days. We are given time, talent, and treasure. You know what I'm saying? But if we don't manage it, if we don't take care of it, if we don't steward it well, we're going to end up empty. And we're going to end up like the foolish virgins who, when the time for them, like the time of the bridegroom coming, it was about to be on and popping. This was the moment. This was the opportunity. When the opportunities come, we won't even have the energy for it, y'all. We won't even have the energy for it. And that's the thing that was blowing me. It's like, that's what that parable was saying. Like, you have this anointing, you have this gift, you are graced with it. But if you don't manage and steward it well, when the time and opportunity comes, you won't have the energy to manage it. So y'all make sure that you are stewarding your anointing and you're guarding it and you're making sure that you are investing into yourself and that you're not giving ownership and leasing it out to people that it don't belong to. Anyways, I love y'all. See you next time. Bye.